Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. How are you today? It is Tuesday, and it's time for card number 2, using my bundle of the week, which is Pocket Thoughts. I can't even believe that it's like almost the end of the catalog, and I haven't played with this one all week long. As you know, if you join me regularly, I do like to join you with a product suite or a bundle and give you 5 ideas with it Monday to Friday. So that is what I'm doing. I'm also taking advantage of the last chance list and things that you can get right now at a discount before they're gone. Some things are deeply discounted and you definitely don't want to miss out on any of the things. Hello, Tony. Hi, Rebecca. Thank you so much. I'm seeing your comments, so I don't know if it'll continue, but yesterday I had a real hard time seeing any comments, but I saw them all at the end. So that's a good thing. It shows I'm live. You're here with me. Hi, Krista. Hi, TJ. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, Annika, our friend from the Netherlands. Thank you for being here today with us. I know it's not morning for you, but I know it's almost supper time, so thank you for taking the time. Hello, Darcy. Hello. Good to see you. Today I have a card. I'm going to share a different color. Stay to the end. I'll demonstrate one color, but I have another color to show you that I did. I was really inspired by this design. So I'll share that with you. Stay with me and we'll get this quick and easy card done. I'm going to be showing some things that I'm really sad that are leaving. Wendell says, can you hear me today? Can you hear me today? I can't hear you, Wendell. I hope you can hear me. Let's see. Okay, I'm now seeing your comments. I'm happy about that. Hi, Anne-Marie. Hello, Pat. Hello, Marie from rainy Montreal. Great day to stay in and stamp if it's raining. We have blue skies here, cold. We have snow, a new blanket of snow. My husband had to shovel this morning before he went to work. It was like, oh man, I don't know. It's April 22nd. What can I say? What can I say? It is springtime in Canada. Anything goes, right? That's pretty much the rule. Hello, everyone. Hi, Nancy. Good morning to you. I'm going to put my coffee down. We're going to get started. Let me see, what do I have here? I have a retired paper. I have retiring, last chance, retiring, same idea, right? Grab them while you can. Still available. I have a retiring folder, retiring DSP. I have a new punch pack I want to share with you. And I have a retiring, DSP folder, all kinds of stuff. So, and I have new twine that you can also, so I have a mixture of everything today, right? Hello. Hi, Sharon. Hello, Audrey. Hello, Shelly. Yep, snow. We got a blanket of snow, Krista. All the backyard is covered. My husband had to shovel. Yeah, it's okay because it's good for the garden. It's good for the grass. It's going to melt. And then we're going to have some really nice temperatures coming up. So I think this sun is going to continue. I may even get out for a nice walk this afternoon. I think it's supposed to be up to 8 degrees. So, you know, we get these little surprises from Mother Nature in the month of April. And we just have to smile and keep on going. That's my motto. Alrighty, let's flip the camera and get started. I'm going to point you down at my work surface. And, I do want to mention, there is a free shipping. Yesterday Stampin' Up! Announced a surprise free shipping, and it starts tonight at midnight. It's 3 days this time. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 23rd, 24th, and 25th of April. And in Canada, you get free shipping when your order hits $100, okay, before shipping and tax. You have free shipping. Well, $100 is in products. You're only going to pay your provincial tax, right? That's it. Free shipping. Who doesn't love free shipping? I am so excited for free shipping starting tonight at midnight. So don't miss it. And I'm also continuing my mystery boxes until the end of April. So yes, no, I have not lost my mind. I have a lot of things to give away. So if you hit 150 before shipping and before tax, all of that. So when your order hits 150, I am continuing with my mystery boxes and sharing things that I've held on to with you. So every box is different. Your box will be filled with all kinds of stuff. There will be stamp sets, paper, ribbon, embellishments, even handmade cards. Yes, I am literally stuffing these boxes like Mrs. Claus and sending them to you. So if you live in Canada and you spend over $150, so you're going to get free shipping if you hit 150, right? So, because you got to get to 100 to get free shipping, you're going to receive a shipping box from me. I have been busy purchasing these boxes, loading them up, and you also qualify for my card kits. So it's been a really busy time over here, cutting card kits, getting mystery boxes stuffed, and getting them out to you. So I just want to share it all with you, and I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for helping me reach my sales goals and helping me do what I do here every day. Because if it wasn't for your support, I would not be able to join you every day. So thank you for all that you do to support me. Alrighty, let's get started here. I'm seeing more people jump on. Hello Elaine. Hi Linda. You wish it was, TJ says, I wish it was on new catalog. Well, you know what? They surprise us. They blow us out of the park with their surprises, right? So I don't know, TJ. I was just as surprised as you. But it's a great time to stock up on your cardstock. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to remind you of this morning. Stock up on the cardstock before the prices increase, because with the new catalog that goes live on May 6th, I'm going to be stocking up on my cardstock today, actually. I'm going through my cabinet and I'm ordering cardstock. The colors that I know I'm going to be using, lots and lots of, I'm going to stock up on that with free shipping. That is definitely my way of getting to my $100 minimum. I'm going to be stocking up and getting cardstock. So take advantage of it, right? Last chance list, cardstock's going up. Retiring things, discounted things, you know, and as demonstrators, and TJ, I know you're a demonstrator, we get to double dip. We get our discount and we get the free shipping. So we get all the perks, right? And do not forget your Stampin' Rewards, right? You are going to be collecting Stampin' Rewards on the entire amount of your purchase. So when you put in a $100 order, 10%, well, it starts at $25. A minimum $25 order gets you starting to collect your Stampin' Rewards. So if you haven't gone onto the website in the last week, when you go to place your order, a screen will pop up asking you to opt in to the Stampin' Rewards. And you definitely want to say yes. I can't imagine why you would say no. When you say yes, then your rewards are going to start to build and you can save them up for something in the future. So if you do a purchase now, you can save your rewards. And then like TJ mentioned, that new catalog that starts on May 6th, you can redeem your rewards for new things in May if you want to, because these rewards, you are in control of them. When you redeem them, how you save them up, they have a 1-year expiry, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot that you are excited about within the next year. I can't even see myself saving those up for any length of time because I'm just always wanting to buy new things. Alrighty, if you have any questions about any of that, please let me know. I definitely will be will do my best to answer you. It's not April 1st, haha. Did I say April 1st? I don't know what I said there, Krista. Sorry. I get excited and you never know. I probably fumbled on my words. It's a great time to stock up on cardstock. Yes, definitely. I'm going to be definitely ordering more cardstock. It doesn't expire. I know I'm going to use it. The other things I'm going to be ordering are adhesive and envelopes and embellishments. I go through embellishments like water, it seems. And let's see. Okay, let's flip the camera. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here with me. Let's make card number 2. Krista says it's a huge increase. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Krista, but maybe the price of the cardstock. And I just want to add my 2 cents to that. Stampin' Up! Had a meeting with us leaders, and they explained how the prices go, and they have not increased the cardstock in many years. They hold off increasing prices as long as they can. It is the last thing they want to do is increase our prices. So when they looked at the prices, it's all because of manufacturing costs more. Everything goes up, right? All the costs of everything goes up. And now they looked at the numbers, and there's no way they could avoid this increase in cost for the cardstock. And you guys know that our cardstock is the best on the market. Hands down, it's the best. Everyone that I've heard from that uses our cardstock regularly says they can never find cardstock like ours. I'm saying ours, Stampin' Up's, anywhere on the market. So enjoy the cardstock, enjoy the color coordination with all of your DSP, your ribbon, and your embellishments. Those are the benefits of purchasing exclusively with Stampin' Up, right? And if you want a discount, join as a demonstrator because there's no strings attached, and you get to double dip, right? Get your discount and you get all the other perks. Leanne, I haven't found anything wrong with the envelopes. No, I've been using them. Not sure. If you got a pack of envelopes that you're struggling with, call Stampin' Up. Their customer service is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Anyone else agree? Have you ever had to call Stampin' Up's customer service? They will bend over backwards to help you. They sure will. And they've always been like this. And I always speak their praises because they're amazing. Okay, let's get started here. Here we go. We're flipping the camera. Okay, we got blue sky. Look at that blue sky. Blue sky. Gorgeous, gorgeous day here in Calgary, Alberta. We have, here's my desk here. You can see my hands. I'm bringing in some designer series paper that is leaving. I'm so sad, you guys. This paper is leaving. And it is called Bright and Beautiful. It is regular $17. Whoa, my camera's not straight. Let's get that. Thank you, Alexina. Yes, the customer service is outstanding. They are always so helpful. Hi, Melissa from Central Illinois. TJ says it's absolutely fabulous. Yes. See, all these people can vouch for the customer service that Stampin' Up provides. Their customer service agents are the most wonderful people in the world. Okay, regular 17, it's on for $10.20, and it is such a beautiful pack of paper. 48 sheets, 12 different designs, and I'm going to pull in some of them here. I've been playing with this one. They carried it over last year, and I don't want them to get rid of it, but they have to make room for new things. Look at some of the patterns. I like to clip my patterns together so I know what's what. And they're double-sided, of course. We got all of our bright colors here. Azure Afternoon, Berry Burst. There's a Lemon Lolly and Granny Apple Green. We've got a lot of different colors in this paper. So grab a package of that while you're placing your order. You're going to save all this money. It's $10.20 for this pack of paper. We're going to play with this one today. And what else are we doing? Okay, so let me just pack this up and move it off to the side. And we're going to bring in these two patterns today. And we might actually play with this pattern as well. Okay, so we're going to use 3 patterns from that DSP. And we're also going to play with this embossing folder. This is Cane Weave 3D embossing folder. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. And I'm so sad that they've retired this one. Regular $13.75, on sale for $9.62. If you don't have this one yet, add it to your collection. You're going to love it. 160580 for the Cane Weave 3D embossing folder. All right, we're using that today. So these are the 2 things that are leaving and discounted. We're also playing with my bundle of the week. Now, don't buy the bundle. I know some of you ordered yesterday, and I was so happy when I saw your order because you didn't put the bundle number. You want to put the item numbers in separately because the bundle number will be more expensive. The bundle is $61, but because the dies are discounted down to $30.10, that's a $13 savings, well, $12.90 savings. It's cheaper to buy them separately. So you're going to want to put the item code 163547 in for your stamp set, which is only $25. It's a really awesome little stamp set for $25. And the dies, the item code for those is 163552, and you'll get them on sale. These little pocket dies are going to be so handy to have, even if you don't buy the stamp set, which I can't imagine why you wouldn't want this adorable stamp set. The pocket dies are going to be great to have in your collection because we all love to give gift cards, right? So this is a great one. I'm going to be keeping this one for myself as well because I love gift cards. It has the score lines, it has the little notch to pull it out, and there's 3 different sizes. Okay, so let's get started. I have an Azure Afternoon card base, 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5.5 in the center. We've got a side opening card for this one. And then we've got a piece of Azure Afternoon. We're gonna put tone on the top, but we're gonna emboss this piece. So let's bring in that cane weave. Now this is a 3D folder, which means you're only gonna need your gray plate, right? So take your paper, we're gonna put Azure Afternoon in here and line it up with that line at the top, close it up, and then we're gonna run it through the machine. Okay, let's bring in my machine. For 3D folders, you just need platform number 1, and you need your dark gray plate, which comes with your machine. Now, if you are new to Stampin' Up! And you want to get this Stamp Cut and Emboss machine, it'd be a great time to add that to your order starting tonight at midnight up until the 25th. You're going to be able to get this free shipping. Free shipping. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's my favorite time of the Stampin' Up! Year when they offer free shipping. They do it periodically, and it's always a surprise. They never even tell us leaders. So it's not that I knew and I was holding it back from you. I didn't know either until yesterday. So there's that folder. Look at that texture. Wow, wow. I love it. Cane weave. Okay. Hello, Michelle. Thank you for being here. Hello, Maggie. You made it to join us. Thank you so much. So excited to have you with me. Okay, so this is our layer for the front. Now, I'm going to bring in my trimmer, and I'm going to add a little strip of DSP to this layer, just to add some color. So the strip that I'm going to add is this one here with the stripes. So I'm going to add a 4 by 3/4 of an inch. So let's just trim that down to 3/4 of an inch. Just a little pop of this beautiful color. That's all we need. So that's that pattern. And then while I've got my cutter, I'm going to also bring in this pattern here with the confetti. We're going to use the same size piece, 3/4 of an inch by 2 3/4. That's going to be the piece that I decorate the inside of my card with. And so it's going to be like that. So that's the white, this piece right here. So I'm going to use that for the inside. See all the fun birthday kind of images, right? So fun. And then I'm going to bring in the stars, and we're going to do some die cutting on here. So this is going to be my pocket. So let's bring in our pocket dies. We're going to use the medium one again today. Stay tuned with me all week long. I'll be using the other 2 sizes, but today we're going to make another one this way. So I'm going to put it on my DSP, and I'm going to anchor that down so that I can get maximum use out of my DSP. So I'm going to put a little piece of Post-it tape right there, and we're going to run this through my machine. And I love that the 6x6 paper fits in the machine, right? So let's bring that back again. We've got platform number 1, and I'm cutting. So when you're cutting, you're going to need your other layers. Now we need moving around my craft room. Sorry if you can't hear me. All right, I'm back. Okay, so because we're cutting, it'll tell you, right? Place the die cut edge down. This is your die cut, your use with thin dies. So number 2. So we have a number 1. Number 2 is going on there. Then we need a cutting plate, and yours will look like this too once you've been cutting a lot. This is number 3. Now this is going to protect number 1 and number 2. You definitely do not want to put your dies on here. You don't want to cut into your number 2 layer. So number 2 and number 3. Then we need the fun stuff, the paper and the die cut. And let's put that this direction so it hits the wheels first. Okay, and then last but not least, we need the top piece of bread for our sandwich, or another number 3 plate. So let's pop that on, and then we're going to roll this through. Roll it, roll it. Okay, so all the cracking sounds are normal. And let's swipe that onto my desk. And you see I've got lots of DSP left from this piece, when I take the die off, I'll be able to do lots. I can actually do another one if I take this and look, I can pop it over here and I can get another one. I can probably get even another one down here. Okay, so, and you might have just a small, you might be missing just a small bit on the tabs, but that's okay, because what we're going to do is fold in those tabs and burnish them with your bone folder. Fold them in. So this is all done for you. You don't have to do any special measuring or scoring. One swipe through your machine and you have yourself a gift pocket holder. So fun. Okay, so we're going to just burnish those score lines, and these are the tabs where I'm going to put my glue. Okay, liquid glue never lets me down, so that's what I'm going to use. You can use your tear and tape. You could use glue dots. If you like the tape runner, you could use those. Whatever it is, your favorite strong glue. You want to make sure it's a strong glue, because this is basically going to be three-dimensional. I'm just pulling off that dried bits. Sometimes when the glue sits all night long and it doesn't want to wake up in the morning, you have to encourage it. So I'm bringing in my silicone mat. I'm just going to wow. Okay, there we go. Now it's like, okay, I am up now. All right, we'll just leave that mess off to the side on my silicone mat. And once it dries, I'll pull it off. All right, glue. So sometimes the glue shows me who's boss. It's like, okay, I'm ready to work now. All right, so we're going to put the glue on the side panels. And that's quite a bit of glue, but I'm happy with that because I want it to stick. And I'm also sticking it down onto a bumpy layer. So another reason why you want a lot of glue, or, you know, a good amount of glue. So let's go ahead and put that strip on the side like so. We're just going to put that right over here. Look at that, the blues and the pinks and the greens. It's just such a happy paper. So happy. Okay, so there's my strip right there. And then this is going to go on the front of my card like that. Now you could use a different color for your card base if you wanted to. I'm liking the tone on tone, and I don't use Azure Afternoon nearly as much as I should. I love this color. It's a really, really pretty blue. Okay, so this is going on here. Let's even it up with that little bit of a border all the way around. All right, so there's that. I'm still going to let my little gift card holder sit for a bit. And we're going to bring in another piece of white cardstock. We need a piece that measures 2 1/4 by 3 1/4 for the gift card. Okay, so let's see. I've got scrap on my desk. Do I have a piece big enough? Do I have a piece big enough? Nope, I don't. Anyone else have scrap on the corners of your desk? Oh, yes, of course, right? We all do. We all have stuff on our desks, I think. Anyway, I hear from you guys all the time, and you tell me that you do. So we're going to just, I didn't have a piece big enough, but we're going to cut this white 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. Now this is going to be, you don't have to do this. I'm just going to continue and cut more because I know I'm going to need them. You don't have to put your gift card on a piece of cardstock, but I think it makes it more complete when you have that insert. So these are my gift card inserts, okay? So let's move my trimmer and let's bring back the card base, and we're going to stick on our pocket. So all I got to do now is take that and center it on the front of my card going this way, press it down, and then I'm going to grab a block, let that sit, let that make sure that sits so it does not move. And then we're going to work on this piece. This is our gift card. And I'm going to bring in a product now that you can get. This was an online exclusive. I'm so excited about this hole punch assortment. This hole punch assortment has 3 different hole punches. It has this one right here, the little slot punch, and then a tiny 1/8 inch circle, which is perfect. Now, the code for that is 165409. It's $29 here in Canada. Love these little punches. They are never leaving my collection. I just think they're going to be fantastic for all kinds of stamping, punching projects, right? So this one here is perfectly sized. You can use it and string your ribbon through. This one's going to make a great one they're all great for tags, right? Depending on what it is you're attaching. So I'm going to use the 1/8 inch circle. So open that up here with the button at the back. I'm going to pop that down into the cardstock. I'm looking on both sides to make sure I've got even amounts, and then I'm going to punch that little tiny dot. Cool. Okay, so there's that. And I was like, okay, I want to attach something to here. So I'm bringing in the pack your bags, twine. And we have gorgeous colors, strawberry slush. This one is, oh my gosh, I forgot the color. It's Shy Shamrock, I believe. Shy Shamrock. But I'm going after the Azure Afternoon because it matches my cardstock. So this was it. This was revealed, or if I can get the bag open, with the online exclusives. So we're going to, you can get this right now, and it coordinates with the paper, and I love the blue, the Azure Afternoon. So let's go ahead and pull off a piece. I'm going to give you 4 inches. So I'm just measuring on my Glass Mat Studio at the bottom, the measuring here, the little grid, and we're going to use 4 inches, and we will take that, squish it together, put the 2 ends together, and we'll go in through the back with both ends, and we'll make a loop and reach over and pull those ends tight. Look at that. So pretty. I love the matching color. Okay, so I'm just going to trim it a little smaller. So this is where you would put your gift card. Let's bring back the card now. It should be set, and we're going to slide this in. So your gift card would sit right on here, and you would slide that into the pocket, and then you've got your little piece of twine. So the person who receives this will be able to pull on that and pull out the gift card. Okay. What about the front? We need to do some stamping. So let's bring in some scrap cardstock, and I've got a big piece here. We'll use this one. From the stamp set, there is a scroll, like a graduation scroll. I love it because, we will all need graduation cards at some point, right? So I'm going to use that. I'm going to stamp with Memento. Easy peasy. Stamp it down here like that, and then I'm going to stamp Yay for You right over top, and we're going to use let's use a coordinating color. Let's do Berry Burst on this one. Berry Burst, and because there's a lot of Berry Burst going on in my card in the background, so you can pull in any of the coordinating colors. So we're going to stamp Yay for You right above that scroll, like that. And then also there's a little stamp right here. This is a 2-step stamp. So this is meant to be able to stamp the little ribbon that's wrapped around the scroll. So I've got that on my block here. So we'll tap, tap, tap on my Berry Burst, and we'll hover over the scroll. Now I'm lining up the little circle, and the, you know what? I wanted to do that in Azure Afternoon. That's okay. We can do this again. So I'll punch that one out, but I want to do this one more time because that's not the color I meant to grab. Okay, let's try it one more time. So there's my scroll. We're going to do the Yay for You in Berry Burst again. It's got to be right. And you know what? This is the beauty of having your own stamps. You can make it right. You can start again and try again, right? So I've got Berry Burst on there. I don't want it. I wanted Azure. So we're going to clean that off, and you can pivot, you can fix things. Azure Afternoon. Okay, so here we go. Let's make it the right way. This is the way I wanted to do it. Okay, so when you stamp that ribbon, you'll notice that it doesn't fill in the tails of the ribbon perfectly, but you've got a little bit of white there. That's by design, and I really like it. It actually adds more light on your image, and I think it looks great. Okay, I'm bringing in the 2 3/8 inch circle punch. Everybody needs this big circle punch in their life. It is so perfect. Okay, here we go. We're lining that up. Pop that out. Now my other one, it's still good. I mean, I could probably color the scroll and but I don't want to waste the piece of cardstock. So we're going to punch that out. And then I thought, okay, I really like how this looked, but I wanted a little more color. So let's bring in our finger dauber. I have one for every color of ink pad. And I'm going to put that on my finger, and we're going to dab into the Azure Afternoon. Now again, you could do Berry Burst the same way if you wanted to. And we're just going to come around here and add a touch of color to the edges of this circle, and it just really makes it pop. Anybody else like to sponge the edges of their white cardstock? It's one of my favorite things to do. Okay, so there's my front focal point. Let's put the lid on my memento because I'm wearing a light pink sweater today, a sweatshirt. Oh my gosh, I don't want to put my arm in any ink pad. Okay, so we're flipping that over. We're going to grab 3 dimensionals and even those up at the back here, 1, 2, and 3. Peel off the backing, and this is going to go on the front of the gift card holder. So fun. Yay for you. There we go. Then the inside part of the card, see how quickly this card came together? I mean, you could whip up a bunch of these and have them ready to go, right? So easy. So this is going to have my DSP, but I want to stamp before I stick. So on my white piece, I'm going to stamp Lots of Love, just because I'm trying to use all the stamps in the set. So I'm going to stamp Lots of Love. Let me grab that one. Yay for you. Okay, Lots of Love is here. Let's get that onto a block. And I think I'll stamp with Azure Afternoon. Azure, or maybe I'm saying it wrong. Azure, Azure Afternoon. And then we've got these cute little hearts here. I love them. We're going to grab those and put them onto a little block. And I'm going to bring in Berry Burst. Look at how these colors go together so nicely. All right. Where did I put my Berry Burst ink pad? It's here because I just used it. Here it is. Okay. Berry Burst. And we're going to add some more hearts to the inside. Lots of love. There we go. I think one set will be enough. Alrighty, so bringing in the glue, and we're going to put right here. All right. And then we'll put this DSP. Don't throw away your little pieces. They can come into good use, right? You can put them on your inside pieces. Okay, so then add our glue to the edges. And we're going to put this in the middle of the card. Maybe like this. Oh my gosh, I love it. Love it. Okay. So there we have it. You can color your scroll if you want to. You can add some bling. Let's grab some bling for this one. Okay, so you know what? We're going to add some sparkle. I'm bringing in the iridescent faceted gems. Look at the sparkle. So shiny. Let's do that because, you know, this is a really special card for a grad. Someone's finishing up school, and yay for you. So let's add 3 of those. You can even put one right there on the scroll, but I'm going to put it off to the side. One right there, and let's add one out here in the background. I love it. I love it. Alrighty, so there we have it, my friends. You can put your gift card on here with a little glue dot or a little piece of tear and tape. Slide it back in, it's ready to go, and then you can write your message on the inside. So I promised I would show you another color, and I have the same exact card made using Berry Burst on Berry Burst. Look at these colors. They are so vibrant and so happy. Yay for you. I just need to put my little tag in, my part in there for the gift card, and stamp the inside. But there you can see the variation of colors that are coming through this happy designer series paper that you can get right now for only $10.20 for 48 sheets. Go grab it. You're going to love this paper. And grab the candy, sorry, not candy, cane weave embossing folder if you don't already have it. So fun. Alrighty, let me just flip you around. Thanks everyone for your comments. Thanks for joining me. I had so much fun making these gift card holders. And like I mentioned in the beginning, who doesn't need a good gift card holder, right? You'll be using those dies to chop up your DSP and your cardstock and having them on hand. Then when you need a gift card, you could make a regular card. You could use our paper pumpkin kits or our kits collection and make those kits. And if you want to just add a gift card, just use your die and whip one up in literally just a few seconds. My camera wants to move around on me here. So I hope I helped you understand why everybody needs those dies. Go grab them while you can. All right, take care everyone and have a happy rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow morning for card number 3 using the Pocket Thoughts stamps and the matching dies, which are on sale, and you're going to save almost $13 just on those alone. Add them to your list, and tonight at midnight, don't forget, it's free shipping in Canada on orders over $100, and you can enjoy free shipping on the entire order. Plus, you're going to get your Stampin' rewards, so opt into that new reward program. You're going to love it. All right, take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye for now.